Black sneakers are a sneaker cheat code. And if you clicked on this video, you probably know what I'm talking about. Black shoes don't look that dirty no matter how many times you wear them. And they're also some of the most versatile shoes you can buy, seamlessly blending with any outfit. I believe everyone needs a pair of black sneakers, and in this video, I'm going to be giving you a definitive list of the best black sneakers you can buy right now. Whether you want something a bit low-key, something fashionable, comfortable, or even if you're a sneaker hype beast, this list is going to have a sneaker for you. I got 10 sneakers to talk about, plus 2 more bonus ones if you stick around till the end. Starting off with the Nike Zoom Vomero 5 in the black colorway. Vomero 5s will continue to be popular this year because of their sleek design and superior comfort. I've said it before, the Vomero 5s in my opinion are the most comfortable everyday Nike sneaker you can buy, and you can get most colorways for under retail right now, like this black one. And for sizing on them, they fit perfectly true to size, so just go with your true Nike size and you should be good. Next we have the New Balance 1906R in the leather protection pack black colorway. Not only are they incredibly comfortable and good looking, this particular pair comes in this high quality leather, which is pretty easy to clean. If you prefer more of a flex, you can even get the Comme des Garçons 1906R, which also dropped recently, which is a very similar looking pair. However, those are significantly more expensive. For sizing, I prefer to go true to size on these. That is my usual New Balance size. However, a lot of people say that they prefer to go a half size down in New Balances. So whatever your true New Balance sizes, get them in the 1906R as well. Next we got the Cold Wall Air Max Plus. I did a full review on these as well. The materials on these are incredible. Some very buttery soft leather being used on this shoe. If you don't want the Cold Wall pairs, of course you can always go for a regular pair of Air Max Pluses. It is a very aggressive looking shoe that goes perfectly with that street style type of look. Although I will say that this Cold Wall pair is much more of an elevated take on this sneaker with those unique laser printed details and the upgraded materials. It's one of those subtle flex type of shoes which I love. They're not really screaming look at me. However, those who know, they know those aren't some regular Air Max Pluses. For most Air Max Pluses, I would suggest going up half a size because they do fit quite narrow. However, this Cold Wall pair, it does fit really good true to size. Next, speaking of aggressive looking shoes, how about the Nike Shox TL? These might be one of my favorite shoes to get in a triple black because the silhouette is very interesting and loud on its own, that it doesn't actually need another loud colorway on top of it. I think it actually looks best in black, highlighting all of the interesting details of the shoe, like that midsole. As a bonus, these are also an extremely comfortable sneaker. I know it's not a shoe for everyone, but in this black colorway, I think these are a hit. They're also really popular in Europe. In fact, every time the sneaker restocks, it sells out pretty much immediately. For sizing on these definitely do fit pretty big. There's quite a bit of heel slippage, so go a half size down than whatever your normal Nike size is. Next, we got one of my favorite recent pickups. This is the Nike Air Foamposite in the anthracite colorway, which just recently retroed again. I've been wanting a pair of triple black foams ever since I missed out on the CDG foams, which dropped a couple of years ago. And my thoughts on these are just the same as they are with the Shox TL. It's a model that is just so interesting to look at just based on the design alone, that I think a black colorway on these is what looks best. It's also a shoe that the more you wear it, the more comfortable it gets over time because the entire upper is made out of a polyurethane that just really molds well to your feet the more you use it. I feel great wearing these. For sizing on them, definitely go with your true Nike size. When you wear it the first time, you might think the sneaker is a bit snug, but as I was saying, the sneaker does mold well to your feet over time, so just go with your true size. Next, you knew I had to include this shoe on the list, of course. This is the Adidas Samba. I don't care that they're trending right now, and you shouldn't care either. The Samba is simply one of the most versatile shoes on the market today that goes with any outfit, and it's a perfect shoe for those of you who don't like chunky looking shoes. This is much more of a slimmer model. Just get them in one of the OG colorways, the simple black with the white stripes. Yeah, I will admit it is not at all one of the most comfortable shoes out there, and they are very narrow, so I would definitely suggest going up half a size. But for me, this is one of the most timeless sneakers out there, also very, very affordable. Get yourself a pair of Sambas. And next we have another everyday sneaker, and that is the Asics Gel 1130. There's actually quite a few black colorways of the 1130s, but in particular this black and silver one, it would be my favorite. The 1130 for me, I've said this before, value for money, is simply one of the most comfortable shoes you can get on the market today. The cushioning on them is amazing. And similarly, another Asics shoe would be the Gel NYC. This recently released black colorway in particular looks really good on this model. If you didn't know, the Gel NYC was a more recent model from Asics that only came out last year, but it's proven to be one of the most popular Asics models because it seems like every colorway colorway sells out, and now we're getting it in some darker tones. I really don't think you can go wrong with this black pair. If comfort is what you're after, then these are a great option. For the Jordan lovers out there, next we have the Jordan 4 Black Canvas. I had to include this pair. I know it did drop over a year ago now, but it is one of the most versatile Jordan 4 colorways to release over the last few years. And for the price, it is a great value for money because it is very identical in terms of the colorway to the Carhartt M&M 4s. So it's really just an everyday perfect Jordan 4. Also, if you don't mind waiting a few months, the upcoming Jordan 4 Bread in the reimagined form will be releasing, where you'll have a leather upper this time. That's going to be a great black sneaker to own as well, and I'm definitely looking forward to those. Next on the list, we have the New Balance collab with Stone Island on the 991 V2. It is very rare to get a New Balance sneaker that uses black as a base color, especially not a collab sneaker. But for me, this was one of the best New Balance shoes to release last year. I know it's not entirely black, but the color combination with the olive works really well. Additionally, this model is the New Balance 991 V2, which is a newer model and has New Balance's fuel cell technology, making these way more comfortable than the original 991s. For sizing on them, just go with your true New Balance size. Like I was saying, if that's a half size down for you, stick with that. For me, I prefer to go true to size in most New Balances, and that's what I got in my pair as well. Another black sneaker in my collection is the New Balance 860 V2. If you're a fan of the 1906 or the 2002 Rs, definitely give the 860 V2 a shot. It features the exact same midsole, so if you like that super comfortable and cushiony midsole on those shoes, you're gonna love these as well. This black and silver colorway in particular just looks so fire on this model. I knew I had to get them. And for sizing on them, stick with the same size you would normally wear once again in most New Balance sneakers. For me, that is true to size. A couple of bonus selections for you guys because I just simply had to include these shoes as well. One of them is the Travis Scott Jordan 1 Low in that Phantom colorway. I'm not gonna lie, I was hating on this shoe the first time it came out, calling it a bit boring, but I've seen this shoe a lot in public, and every time I see it, I can't help but think, wow, these look amazing on feet, especially in an all black outfit. It's a shoe that really makes a statement. You can also switch it up with all of the different lace combinations. I think if you're looking for a hyped black sneaker that you can actually wear pretty much every day, these are an incredible option. You're gonna probably get a lot more use out of this Travis Scott shoe than some of his other colorways. And last but not the least, you knew this video wouldn't be complete if I didn't talk about this brand. Of course, I'm talking about Salomon. Whether it be the XT6, the XT4, or even the XT2, there's plenty of black colorways that come with the shoe. The shoe that I own is actually the collab between Salomon and Palace. You don't have to be into hiking to own these. I think these look pretty good for lifestyle purposes as well. I know that was not the main intention of these shoes. However, I love wearing these. For sizing on these, they do fit quite narrow, so I would suggest going up half a size in the XT6, the XT4, or the XT2. Not the most comfortable shoes on the market by any means, but if you want to stand out a little bit and not wear sneakers from some of the main sneaker brands out there, give Salomon a shot. Of course, I didn't talk about one very iconic shoe on this list, that is the Air Force 1 in the triple black colorway, and that's because I don't want you guys getting in trouble.
The worst sneaker of all time's got to be a black Air Force 1.
Black Air Force 1?
Because you don't know what people gonna be on.
Dangerous energy.
Let me know if you found this list useful, guys, and also leave a comment giving me some of your favorite black sneakers. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already done so. I'm gonna be dropping content just like this every single week. Make sure you are following me on Instagram. That is where I am the most active. And also check out the podcast, The Kickback Pod, iTunes, Spotify. Links can be found in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.